This short film is about the challenges facing the NHS in Wales and how we think we will be able to beat them. We have an exciting vision of how things could be in 5 years' time. We call it Changing for the Better. Although it is a tricky puzzle to solve, we think that with your help we could have an NHS that is as good as the very best anywhere. In case you don't know, we are Abertawe Bromorganog University Health Board, or ABMU for short, and we run your local NHS. We don't just run hospitals. In fact, much of what we do is about services in the community such as GPs, dentists, health visitors and community teams. We also provide advice on how to remain healthy. Last year, the Welsh Government said that the NHS was facing its biggest challenges ever, and we agree. The good news is that people are living much longer, but many older people are frail and suffer from chronic illness. You probably know someone like that. Their quality of living is not as good as it could be, and they use the NHS much more than when they were younger. In fact, we spend over 4 times more every year looking after older citizens than the average. There will be many more older people in the future, and so we need to keep them as healthy as possible. If they fall ill, then we want to treat them quickly at home, so they don't end up in hospital unless they really need to be there. There are some shocking differences in how long people live depending on where in ABMU they grow up. There are many factors, but lifestyle choices play a big part. We all know what we need to do to stay healthy, but only 1 in 16 of us follows the experts' advice. In fact, a quarter of our adults are smokers, and even worse, 1 in every 3 pregnant women still smokes. This means their baby is more likely to have health problems at birth or in later life. We also know that being very overweight can bring on illnesses. Wales is now the 4th in the World League table for overweight teenagers. Unless we can tackle this, there are big problems looming. There's a severe shortage of some doctors and specialists, which is putting a strain on some of our services. We think we are spreading the staff we have too thinly, trying to provide everything everywhere. At times, this can impact on safety. We had to make some urgent changes recently in Neath Talbot Hospital because of this. Of course, money is also an issue for the NHS as well as everyone else. Although we have over 3 million to spend every day in ABMU looking after people, we need to make our money go further so we can care properly for everyone in the future and have the new drugs and treatments that are on the horizon. In short, we need to make every penny count. So what are our big ideas? We want to help people stay healthy by giving them good information to make the right decisions. Money spent on this now will pay big dividends in the future. You tell us that you want to avoid being in hospital, if at all possible. We think in future we could provide much more care in your home or community with fewer expensive stays in hospital. This is particularly true for older, frailer people who can become less independent after a long time in hospital. We'd like more teams in the communities providing excellent care 7 days a week. We already have some great examples where this is happening. To do all this, we need to change the balance, so more of our money goes on high-quality services in our communities and less on running hospital beds. If you are very unwell and need hospital care, we know you will do better if you are seen by a senior doctor early on. We want to have bigger teams of specialists providing care 24/7, so services are better and safer. We can't do that in every hospital because there aren't enough doctors to go round. So although we want to provide care for you as locally as possible, a small number of our services need to be brought together into 4 or 5 regional centres of excellence across South Wales. We have been working with doctors and nurses from other health boards on that idea through the South Wales Progamme. It means making some difficult decisions, but unless we take them now, we won't have an NHS that is as good as the best. One last thing. We also want to use modern technology to make sure that every time you see someone, the information that they need to offer advice and care is available. We have lots of other ideas, too many to fit into this film. You can read about them all on our website, www.changingforthebetter.org.uk, where you can also find more information about Changing for the Better and the South Wales Progamme, and how you can have your say. We really want you to tell us what you think about this and to give us your ideas too. Sign up to You Tell Us at www.youtellus.org, and you will also receive updates about our programme in the future. We'll be visiting your community soon, so come and speak with us in person to find out more about our ideas. Details are on our website. With your help, we really think that we can solve the puzzle and change for the better.